Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
The experts are clear. Sunlight, purified water, healthy non-GMO food, and having a good attitude is essential to a healthy immune system. But I go further with Super Nascent Iodine X2 from InfoWarsLife.com. 50% stronger than our original and revolutionary Nascent Iodine formula, coming from a deep earth crystal source that no other supplier has. Most other forms of iodine come from seaweed in areas plagued by Fukushima and other contaminants. Not our iodine. It comes from over 200 million-year-old crystal salt deposits and is tested and proven to be completely pure. Visit InfoWarsLife.com today. See the informational videos. Read the information they're compiled. And for a limited time, when you use promo code NOW at checkout, you get an additional 5% off the entire family of InfoWarsLife.com products. Secure your Survival Shield X2 today at InfoWarsLife.com or call toll-free 888-253-3139. Aging starts at the cellular level. When cells become toxic, they die early and aging sets in. In the past decade, we have witnessed unparalleled scientific discoveries. During that period, key patented compounds have focused on mitochondrial growth, nerve growth, and rejuvenation. But no one has put together a formula that focuses directly on brain health, nerve growth factors, and optimizing your cellular energy at the same time. We now have the synergistic solution, DNA Force, just one of the key compounds. BioPQQ is backed by major clinical studies and over 175 PubMed-listed published studies. You want the best that's out there at the lowest price anywhere? The ultimate value, cutting-edge, trailblazing game changer that also supports the InfoWar. Secure your DNA Force today at InfoWarsLife.com or call toll-free 888-253-3139. DNA Force from InfoWars Life.
As the year is coming to a close, we all pause to reflect on what's happened in the past year. We take a step back and thank God for what we have. I'm David Hall, founder of Diamond Gusset Jeans. At Diamond Gusset, we are celebrating the brush fires of liberty that are spreading across this great nation. Another thing we are celebrating is you. Without the valued listeners of Alex Jones and our loyal customers, we wouldn't be here today. We offer a wonderful online shopping experience. If you receive a pair that doesn't fit, send them back and we'll exchange them at no cost to you.
Beat the shopping rush by visiting us at gusset.com and join our email newsletter to receive some great holiday discounts.
And paying no attention to political correctness, Diamond Gusset wants to wish you all a Merry Christmas. Thanks for believing in our dream, the original 100% American-made Diamond Gusset jean.
You've got it. This transmission is coming to you.
Waging war on corruption.
All right, you are go.
It's Alex Jones, coming to you live from the front lines of the InfoWar.
You've got it.
My friends, I want to thank you all with this Christmas coming up for your support of the broadcast. I am very humbled by the millions of listeners we have. I'm very humbled by the fact that you put up with me, because regardless of how I deliver information, some of it good, some of it bad, we are trying to tell the truth and trying to promote liberty and freedom and to try to build a platform for other great folks to promote their platforms, because we're all in this together. So this Christmas, please think about InfoWarsStore.com or InfoWarsShop.com, same URL, to do your Christmas shopping. And as long as you order by the 17th, whether it's a Molon Labe camo, long sleeve, made in America shirt, or whether it's a come and take it pro Second Amendment short sleeve shirt in men's or women's, whether it's high quality supplements at InfoWarsLife.com, whether it's a commemorative Molon Labe silver coin, only 500. We've already sold out of 1/5 of them since I launched it yesterday, or Molon Labe belt buckles. It's all available at InfoWarsStore.com or InfoWarsLife.com. And Oxy powder, developed by Dr. Group, is revolutionary, time-released oxygen in the intestines to flush out and detox like nothing else. Rob Dew, in 1 week, lost 18 pounds of stuff that was in there. The average person has more than 20. And this is something that is so affordable. On average, you got about 3 detoxes are enough to do 3 weeks of this. So every few months you can do it. That's, you know, 3-4 months supply in one bottle of Oxy powder. And we've got it available and discounted at InfoWarsLife.com. We did sell out of several of the nutraceuticals, like the Secret 12, but we have a limited supply, we hope, coming in very, very soon. We have more of the OcuPower back in. These really are revolutionary products where we go out and find the most powerful missing links out there, like iodine deficiency, and people aren't getting the right type of bioavailable iodine. We have the true Nation Iodine, Deep Earth Crystal Source, and Survival Shield X2 and Classic Survival Shield, all available and a lot of specials running at InfoWarsStore.com, InfoWarsLife.com, or 888-253-3139. Gerald Celente is our guest, TrendsResearch.com. Gerald, I want to give you the floor now, you know, for the next 10 minutes or so, and then I want to get into some other topics with you, to look at the big trends of 2015, and also looking back on the trends of 2014, 2013 that you unfortunately very accurately gauged. And in your trends, I want to get your take on Russia, because you were talking about that a few years ago. I don't lionize Russia, but as you know, they're really trying to destabilize it. They're trying to cut off their pipelines. They're trying to screw up their deals. They're lowering oil prices to try to bankrupt them, so that then there'll be no competition. They can jack it up as high as they want, in my view. And a lot of mainline analysts, not just you or Dr. Paul Craig Roberts or myself, are saying this could lead to actual war. Is there no amount of hubris out of these Harvard Mafia people that, though they act like miscreant weasels, are in control of the nuclear arsenal?
Well, again, you know, we're looking at who they are, and everything they do, they turn to disaster. There's not one thing that anybody could point to that says, look at the great job that the DC gang has done, whether it's in healthcare, whether it's in education, whether it's in military, whether it's in the environment, whether it's in food safety. Go up and down the list. And before I go on, I want to also encourage all the listeners of InfoWars to support what you're doing, as you know that we do, and we advertise in InfoWars magazine, because you're one of the few people out there, along with a number of us, that are concerned with the truth. And the truth isn't abstract. I'll give you an example why it's not abstract. Begins with our conversation today about the CIA, quote, misleading. It's not misleading, it's lying. There's a lie and a truth. It's not about banks misleading or misdeeds. It's about corruption and thievery. So there is a truth. And when enough people support the truth, then the truth, as they say, shall make us free. So I really encourage everyone during this holiday season to do what they can to keep promoting your voice of freedom. And as we look at the whole situation of what's devolving and the bigger picture is that we see in 2015 is this is the year of the game changer. Look what's going on in the markets as we're speaking. All of a sudden, the markets are now under pressure. The Shanghai index today lost over 5%. It's down over 2% across Europe. Again, what's going on in oil, yes, it's an oversupply issue, but it's a lack of demand issue. Because when you go through all of the commodities, again, whether it's corn, whether it's iron ore, whether it's copper, you're looking at 5-year lows. You're looking at a global slowdown. And the way they get your mind off the global slowdown is with war. And going back to Russia, how they've taught us how to hate Russia. And you well know we were on top of this. We saw it coming with the Sochi Olympics. Again, prior to the destabilization of the Ukraine. Hey, Alex, don't go to Sochi, because if you get on one of those airplanes, watch out for those toothpaste bombs. Who can make this stuff up? I'll tell you who. A bunch of sick SOBs. Hey, Alex, don't go to Sochi. Not if you like animals, because they're shooting all those stray dogs. And don't drink the water. No, no, no. It's all yellow. Yeah. And hey, those hotel rooms, they're garbage. They started to defame Russia before it happened. By the time the Olympics began, America's perception of Russia was at a 1994 low. I'll tell everyone out there listening, you want to get into a good business? You could do it cheaply, doesn't have to make any sense, and you can make a lot of dough doing it. Propaganda. That's the business to get into. Watch out for those ISIS, fear and hysteria. All of the propaganda coming out against Russia, let's put this into perspective. Every week, if not every day, we keep hearing about Russian troop movements, Russian tanks, Russian armored vehicles flooding over the Russian border into Ukraine. Hey, Alex, have you seen any pictures yet? Nothing. They show us nothing. Hey, this world of selfies? You can't show us one photo? No, I'll tell you why. Because they're liars. They're sociopaths. They are leading us to war. The global economy is collapsing. Only a psychopath would want to put sanctions on Russia that only hurts really the Europeans because we don't do that much business with them at a time when the European economy is in the crapper. Oh, that's right. Unemployment in Italy? Yeah. It's at record lows. Yeah, over 13%. There's look what happened today in the Greek stock market. Now you turn on CBS, Bloomberg, you see the little prostitutes come out there and say how there's recovery over there in Greece. They're out of a recession. Gee, wonder why the market's down 11% today. So you can see only a moron, a psychopath, and a sociopath would put sanctions on Russia now that Russians are putting sanctions on the Europeans. And who is it hurting? Well, it's hurting the small people in Europe. Yeah, the ones that used to sell product to Russia. So they're destroying the global economy. And when I said before, Alex, this isn't a throwaway line, that Obama, who's launched a war against Syria, that's dropping bombs on a sovereign nation, and you remember the line about that humanitarian mission? No, we're not going back in Iraq. No, no, no. We're there on a humanitarian mission to save those Christians on the mountain and them Yazidis. You know what a Yazidi is. I'm sure you got them all over San Antonio. We got to save them too. No, no, it's not all those bombing runs they're doing every day. And who's he doing it with? Doesn't even ask Congress. Congress doesn't even care. They're traitors. These people are committing treason. They're treasonous acts, and no one wants to call it what it is. They're treasonous acts of war. They're treasonous acts that are robbing us of our constitutional rights, of our Bill of Rights, and our money, because they make up things. One of the top trends, oh, by the way, we have decided, we selected the people for InfoWars to hear our list of top 10 trends, of top trends for 2015 before anyone else. They just went out to our subscribers as we're talking. We also had a conference here in Colonial Kingston this last Saturday. A video of that is also available, a 5-hour conference we put on. And people, if they go to our website, they can sign up to get that as well. But we selected InfoWars because these are the people of all of the media that's putting out to the people freedom of speech, thought, and spirit. No one is doing it to the level that you are. So we decided this is the one we're going to first. And going back to the top trends, bankism. People are saying this is a failure of capitalism. No, it's not. It's bankism. The banks are in control. And the